Yay. It's a yay. It is a yay. Now, let's do this. Hey y'all, what's up? Can y'all hear me? I hope so. I hope so. I had to get on StreamYard for various reasons. Even though I, even though I like Restream a lot, Restream.io a lot. I gotta I had to use StreamYard. I had to because there were just certain things that wasn't showing that I had to get up on it, right? And it bees like that. um, I had a death in my YouTube family, and I've been dealing with that on and off. Um, Luckily, it didn't stop me completely. It just stopped me a little bit. It's one of the reasons why I've been gone. Okay, one of the reasons I've been gone, and I've been busy, and I've been trying to get my life together, and I've been trying to do certain things that I need to update you guys on. I am on my second gallon of water, and yes, I'm finishing it way quicker than I did before. Okay. Um, I told you guys I have another channel, and what I usually do is talk a lot on that channel and then don't come over here and talk what I have to talk, which is never good. I'm almost halfway done with this gallon, which is real good because I started on Sunday. All right, and it looks like I'm going to be a little bit quicker to finish this than last time. Last time I took my sweet time. I really did. For different reasons. Well, one, because I was afraid. I know you're like, Shree, that don't make no sense. What are you afraid of drinking water? But it's like, like I've said before to many people, and I'll keep saying it again, I'm addicted to sugar. So water does nothing for me as far as my addiction, right? Very healthy and very good for me, of course, but other than that, it ain't doing what I need to do. Sorry, y'all, I'm looking for something real quick. And if I can't find it, I'll just let it go. Alright. Oh. And I have to look for this thing, y'all. Well, you gotta look for it now? Yeah. Because I want to. I want to look for it now. I need to look for it right now. Okay? And if I found it, I found it. If I ain't find it, I ain't find it. But right now, I'm definitely looking for this thing. And I'll explain what this thing is in a moment. I will. Give me a second, because now, I'm drifting, and that ain't cool, you know? I was looking for one thing, now I'm looking for something else, you know, or I'm doing something else. But a part of me is like, you know what? It's better to get this extra thing done now while you look for this thing. And I don't think anybody's in my chat, so it doesn't matter. Basically, talking to myself and happy to do so. Okay. All right. So these will come out. Did I find what I was looking for? I think I did. Yes, I did. I found it, which I'm very happy for because I was like, how am I going to do this? Okay, so I'm on my second gallon of water. I started on Sunday. It is halfway done. Hopefully, I will finish by tomorrow or Saturday. Okay? The reason why I'm trying to get this water together is so that I can start this whole process of my 21-day sugar detox. Unfortunately, I cannot do my sugar detox right now because I don't have enough money to prepare for it. Okay? I'm sure you guys are like, well, Shree, just, buy different food and do this and do that. But it takes a while and it can get expensive because certain things that I need to get are expensive for me. And remember, I got to get 21 days worth of this shit. So, I have to plan it out properly. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be eating junk food all damn day, and that's not cool either. That's not good. We don't want that. However, before I get into that 21-day sugar detox, there are plenty of steps that I need to take before I get to that. Okay. Before I get into specifically what I want to talk about, because that was the thing I was looking for. Um, Let me call this. I'm gonna call this full day one because before I was putting days. Um, so like I was saying, I drank the water. I've been working out, right? And I have not lost a lot of weight, but that's okay. Okay, it's actually fantastic. Um, I think when I started this process, I weighed about 156 pounds, but I didn't look 156 pounds because of my body fat percentage. But I still wanted my body fat percentage to go down. I think my body fat percentage was about, 26%. Now I weigh 152 pounds. Shree, you only lost a little bit of weight. Yep. But my body fat percentage is now closer to 23%. So that was the tough right there. You know what I'm saying? Me going down 3% in body fat is fantastic for me. And I can definitely see the change in my body, which is awesome. Okay? Because, I'd love to talk to you guys about body fat percentage, how it's better than BMI, and it's way more accurate and things like this. And for me, my ideal body fat percentage is usually around 19%. Okay, I'm a happy camper when my body fat percentage is around 19%. And me going down 3% in a couple months for me is fantastic because I am older. Okay, so it's supposed to be more difficult for me to bring down that body fat percentage. Being that I'm older, I'm going through perimenopause, so that should make it more tough for me to bring down that body fat percentage. Well, Sheree, I thought you said as you go through these things, these changes, you need more fat in your body. I wouldn't say I need more fat. I would just say the fat would supplement. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be heavier set when you get older for your bones and after menopause than it is to be super skinny. I am not super skinny in the least. I still got a little bit of pooch. I'm not as muscular as I need to be. I still need to, lose a couple pounds in a couple of places. And I'm not even talking about my stomach. Okay? I'm not. Uh, you know, it's going pretty good so far. Forgive me, y'all, I'm doing something. It's going pretty good so far. All right? That's going good. Dealing with the water has helped me immensely to, hold on, y'all. Let me finish this real quick. Certain things can be such a pain in the butt at times. Trust and believe, and you have to have loads of patience in order to deal with it properly. And in the interim, you know, we don't have patience and things like this. It's like, but we must develop as much patience as we can. Okay? Now, I think I'm done with this. I know I'm going to regret this in a couple of minutes, but, and I'm not talking about this live at all. I'm talking about what I'm doing in the meantime that distracts me from you guys once again. Okay? But let me go back to what I was saying. Drinking more water has cleared up my face. Okay? And some of you might see me and be like, well, what's wrong with your face? But when you see yourself close up and you got blemishes and acne still popping off and all of this. So it's like, um, drinking more water at first brought my period back. um, yeah, brought my period back, which was all right, pretty decent. Um, it made me feel more energetic, and I started sneezing less. I started going through my seasonal allergies less, and I just felt overall better, right? An overall sense of better, which is always good. What do you want? It's like, what do you want? Okay, what do you want? They don't want anything. So, you know, I'm doing it again, but I said last time that I was going to add something. And it was like, girl, what are you going to add? What can you add? What is there to add? And it was like at the tip of my tongue. Okay. And what I forgot was oil pulling. Hey, Lurky, how you doing? All right. And for those of you who know who oil pulling is, yay. But there might be a lot of you who has no clue as to what oil pulling is. You're like, what? What the hell is that? Oil pulling is just like it says. You use oil to clean your teeth. All right. What kind of oil? You don't use vegetable oil. You don't use any of that stuff. You don't do any of that stuff at all. You take the different type of oils you can have: coconut oil, sesame oil, sunflower oil. Yes, Lurker, it does work. Um, Coconut oil, sesame seed oil, sunflower oil are the oils that people generally take, right? Um, for oil pulling. Oy, is that my boo? Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. My bad. That was my baby. All right, that was my baby. Um, Hold on. I'm writing stuff down. Now, let's get back to oil pulling, shall we? Like I said, the oils that people usually use are coconut, sunflower, or sesame. And you can basically use those at any time of the year. But people who are into Ayurveda, which is the sister science to yoga, which is more on a physical level, they will tell you to use different oils depending on the season. So right now, going into fall and winter, I'm supposed to be using sesame seed oil, but since I don't have that, I'm using my coconut oil. Okay, I'm not stressing it. I'm okay with my coconut oil. I'm a very happy camper with my coconut oil. Okay, so what happens is you get coconut oil. Let me explain how coconut oil works because the other stuff is pretty simple. All right, but coconut oil is very unique because in cold temperatures, and I'm not gonna say cold, I'm gonna say in cool temperatures, coconut oil will freeze up, right, and it'll become very hard. And then when it gets warmer, coconut oil will melt. So that's why you tend to fry things with coconut oil because it can take a lot of heat. It will not get rancid if you heat it up to a certain level, right? So, what I like to do with coconut oil is I like to put it in the fridge so it can be hard, and then I can break off a good piece and just pop it in my mouth. Remember, your mouth is about 96 to 98 degrees in there. So it doesn't take long for the coconut oil to melt, right? But regardless of what oil you use, all you have to do is put it in your mouth, do not swallow, and just swish. Swish it around your mouth. They tell you that you should swish it around your mouth for a good 10 to 20 minutes, but I can't keep it for that long. I can't keep it in my mouth that long. In my peak, when I used to do yoga every day and I used to do my dinacharya every day, which is the Sanskrit word for your daily routine, I could, swish the oil in my mouth for up to 10 minutes. But since I started it this morning, I had it for 7 minutes. I did it again tonight, and it was only for like 6 minutes. So you swish it in your mouth, and then you know that it pulled something when you spit it out, and it kind of looks like runny eggs, or like when you batter the eggs before it goes into the pot to do whatever you want to do with it. It looks kind of like that, right? Um, it is very effective. All right. I also use coconut oil because coconut oil helps your teeth to whiten. All right. It's not like I'm putting a crest strip on my mouth and peeling it off. It's not like I'm going to the doctor and he's putting all kind of bleach on my teeth and I'm going to go like 20 shades lighter. But no, if you do oil pulling properly and you do it for long enough and you do it correctly, you will see a change in your teeth. You will see it gets whiter. You will see the gunk be gone. All right. You will feel the difference in your face, in your body, because one thing that they do say is that the health of your teeth, right, really corresponds with the health of certain organs in your body, and it's the truth. All right, your teeth health can correspond to brain health, heart health, stomach health. All right. A lot of times, if I don't floss, I will feel it. Okay, I will feel it, and it won't feel good. All right, I start flossing. My head might feel lighter. I feel better in my stomach. I suffer from acid reflux, so when I floss, brush my teeth, do all those things, I don't feel as much acid reflux as I usually do. Okay. I don't have any real heart issues. I don't think I do, but I can feel myself feeling lighter in my chest. I can do more with stamina. It's a fact, Lurker. It's a fact. Oral plaque is a direct cause to heart diseases. And some people, I've spoken to certain dentists that have told me that it's not only linked to heart diseases, but brain issues, eye problems, even your ears fucking having too much wax buildup. All right. And making sure that your teeth are totally clean is a great way to get rid of mucus, excess mucus in your body. Okay. So oil pulling not only helps with all of that, but it also helps clear your face. Okay. There are certain areas of your face in Ayurveda that if you get like acne chain or pimples or things like that, different type of blemishes, blackheads, whiteheads on certain parts of your face, it actually represents a certain part of your body. So when you oil pull and your face clears up, it's not just your face that's clearing up. It's those corresponding body parts that are also beginning to clear. Okay? I've done face pulling. I've done oil pulling twice today and already my skin looks different. Especially in the places where there were uh acne and it wasn't clearing up as fast as I wanted it to. And now it has started to do that. It started to clear up a lot more. I noticed that. All right. Um, Oil pulling was not always a part of my dinacharya routine, my daily routine. Oil pulling would be something that I would do for like a month and then stop. Okay. I would usually start doing more oil pulling in the fall and in the winter, stop in the spring, going into summer, I'm chilling, and then, go back to oil pulling. That was something that I used to do on the regular, and I decided to do it again, especially going into this 21-day sugar detox, because the less sugar that I have in my system, the less mucus I have in my system, the less whatever all the sugar causes in me, the easier it is for me to not have sugar in my system, and not feel withdrawal effects, because you do get withdrawal symptoms when you cut out sugar. Okay? Don't let nobody fool you. All right? You can get withdrawal symptoms from taking a break from sugar, especially if you're a sugar fiend like me. You can get headaches. You can feel lightheaded. You will get irritable. You understand? Some people I knew, they did the sugar detox with me at one time. They had stomach problems, and it was their stomach detoxing and purging, getting them to get better. You know what I mean? I know a woman that had the onset of jaundice, and this was like a decade ago when I first started doing yoga. She was getting jaundice really bad in her eyes, and she didn't want to take conventional medicine for it. And everybody was like, well, it has to do with your pancreas. You need to clear out your pancreas. You need to do certain things for your pancreas. Get it together. She didn't want to drink water. She felt like that would take too long. Blah, 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 la, la, la. She went to an Ayurvedic doctor who told her to do oil pulling with the sesame seed oil. She did that, and her jaundice started going away. Okay? Yeah, like that. So, oil pulling is fantastic. All right? I'm going to do oil pulling for at least a month or two. I'm going to start with a month, hopefully 2 months. All right. When I try to do my dinacharya routine, I did it on Bigo for like 10 days. All right. So this time I'm going to shoot for a little bit longer than 10 days. I'm going to shoot for 14 days this time. Right? So let me write that down to 14 days. All right, of this dinacharya. Oil pulling is only a part of my dinacharya daily cleansing routine. Dinacharya represents like a ritual, right? Your daily ritual. Okay, that's what's up, Lurky. You know, it doesn't work right away if you've never tried it before. Okay, let me say that. The reason why certain things work so quickly on me, and this is not to say, you're not healthy or you don't take care of yourself. No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, because I have experience with oil pulling and I've done it before, your body does not only have muscle memory, okay? Your body also has body memory. So if I haven't done oil pulling in a year or two, but I'm doing it again now, my body's gonna remember what the fuck oil pulling is and be like, I love it, I love it. Okay, bring it on, right? But if I never did oil pulling before and I try it, it's not going to work for me in a day or two. It might even take a week. All right. And you might get detoxified effects from oil pulling. You ain't going to sit there and be like, oh, this is the best. You might like swoosh this shit in your mouth for about 2 minutes. Okay. Spit it out. look at it, and then you want to throw up because you're looking at it and you're like, what the fuck is this? Right? So, and that is actually normal. Okay? It's normal. It's not like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh my God, it's not supposed to happen. No, it's normal if you feel like throwing up. It's normal if you do oil pulling for the very first time and you have a gag reflex and you feel like throwing up, because one of the things you're not supposed to do with the oil is swallow. Okay? So there's gonna be a couple of times where you're gonna try to oil pull and it might get to the tip of your throat, and you don't want to swallow, you want to do something different. So it's like you're going to feel that gag reflex because you're trying your best not to swallow this stuff. And what it really wants to do is coat your throat. Okay. So it's going to be tough at first, Lurky, but try it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to get a lot. You know what I mean? Don't get a lot. Get a little bit. If you can get like a little small tip of coconut oil, or you can get some organic sesame seed oil, or you can get some organic sunflower oil. I'm not talking about the regular stuff you cook with. All right. The only time I get regular, I don't even get regular coconut oil from Costco. You can get organic or raw or all natural coconut oil from Costco, BJ's, Sam's, all those types of spots. You can get that stuff from there. So make sure you get it good. Just don't get the regular junkety junks. All right, because the regular junkety junk ain't gonna cut it. All right, don't get no Crisco thinking that's gonna do so. No, it ain't gonna do shit. Vegetable oil is not the winner. Please don't get that. Okay? Don't get canola oil. Don't get none of that shit. The best ones, I'm saying the best ones, are coconut oil, sunflower oil, and sesame seed oil. But you can also use safflower oil. If you don't know what the fuck safflower is, let me type it for you. Safflower. All right? If you don't know what safflower is, don't bother getting it. It's not going to make any sense. Okay? So sunflower oil. Sunflower. Come on, thing. Type away. Type right. Sunflower oil, sesame oil, or coconut nut oil is best for oil pulling. Okay? Excuse me. And you hear that mucus? That's a result of what the fuck I got to go through. And I'm drinking my water. Okay? So, oil pulling, you can do oil pulling at any time of the day. Okay? It doesn't have to be in the morning or at night, but those are the best to do. The best times to do it, because they also tell you that the best time to brush your teeth is before you go to bed. All right? You sleeping for 8 hours, or you're supposed to be sleeping for 8 hours. It's a whole lot of bacteria and shit that goes in your mouth, because most of us don't sleep with our mouth closed. Okay? We wake up, it's drool all over the place, and your tongue hanging out, and all kind of shit. So yeah, we can safely assume that your mouth to get dirty while you sleep, right? So when you so before you go to bed, you brush your teeth, so there ain't that much bacteriums in there, right? And when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth again, you oil pull, all that stuff, right? I decided to oil pull in the morning, this morning, when I woke up, brush my teeth, and then I decided to oil pull again just now, because my mouth just felt a little crazy, and I just wanted to see what it'll look like if I did it twice in a day. Excuse me. But me personally, I am going to try to oil pull before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning. Your dinacharya, your daily routine, is supposed to be a morning type of thing. Okay? You can have a pre-routine, which is at night and all of that. But generally, your dinacharya, your daily routine, is supposed to be a morning thing when you wake up in the morning. Okay? Now, I'm going to explain to you. Okay, you should. You should send him and an oil pulling video too. Shoot. And he could get a lot together. He could get himself together. Oil pulling, get him off of bleach. Okay? Now, now, there's a lot of things that go with your dinacharya routine. And I'm not gonna tell you guys that you have to do it in this way, even though you should. And I should, but I'm gonna tell you, no, I'm not doing it a certain way either. Okay? No. Mm-mm. No. All right. Um. So you're supposed to wake up. All right. You're supposed to wake up. Yeah, child. You're supposed to wake up between the hours of 3 and 6 a.m. according to yoga and Ayurveda. Okay? You are supposed to wake up during those times so that you can meditate and do your pranayama. Okay? Those hours are called the brahmacharya hours, the best times for you to meditate. Okay? Before the sun rises, uh, those hours are supposedly the best as far as yoga, Ayurveda, and things like that are concerned. I am not asking you to wake up between the hours of 3 to 6 a.m. Okay? Why? Because Shri, your girl Baidavi, is not waking up between the hours of 3 and 6 in the morning to do none of this shit. Okay? The only reason why I'm waking up anywhere between the hours of 3 to 6 a.m. is one, because I'm about to get some ding-a-ling, right? Because homeboy couldn't sleep. Two, homeboy couldn't sleep. He want to burn something. He woke me up to do it, and I do it, and then I fall back to sleep. Or three, something's going on that I got to do this shit. You know, I got to go to work early or something like that. So other than that, I'm not waking up during the brahmacharya hours. Okay, I'm not doing none of that. You can forget it. Okay, it's not to happen. Oh, I do need sesame oil or mustard oil. I'm not using castor oil, even though I should, because castor. You know what? I'll get to that in a second. I get the y'all bear with me, okay? I'm reading something else that I'm supposed to do, and I usually freaking do it. Um, So you're supposed to wake up in the morning. First thing you do is meditate and do your pranayama. I don't do that first, okay? Because I ain't waking up that type of hour to do it, like I said. So when I do wake up, what I should do is drink water as soon as I wake up, okay? This isn't even a thing about Ayurveda or yoga, okay? This is a health thing, drinking the water first thing in the morning. Trust me, Ayurveda says do it. But I'm explaining to you about the drinking the water in the morning as soon as you wake up as a general health thing that most people will tell you. If you're not a serious water drinker and you want to get into a water routine, what I usually tell people is for the first 2 weeks that you're starting to drink the water about 3 hours before you go to bed, because you're gonna pee a lot, right? These 2 weeks you're just gonna pee a lot. So you want to make sure that you drink the water 3 hours before you go to bed so that you don't wake up every 10 seconds to go to the bathroom. Okay? And then what you do is a couple hours before you go to bed, you drink that water, you pour some more water in your cup, Leave it by your bedside night table or whatever you got, your bedside table or whatever. And then as soon as you wake up in the morning, you stretch, you get out of bed, you drink that water right there. Okay? If you could do that at night and then that during the day, I'm not worried about 8 glasses of water just yet. Because I tell people who don't drink water at all to do that. If they could do 1 glass at night before they go to bed, and then 1 glass as soon as they wake up in the morning, and they could do that for 2 weeks, eight 8 glasses a day or any of that stuff is not going to be as hard for them. Okay? And there are many benefits to drinking water in the morning. It should be lukewarm water. Doesn't have to have ice in it or none of that extra crap. Just regular water. Okay? So I drink my water in the morning, drink a cup, and then, right? And it's different things that I did beforehand. Oh, sucker, right. I had to put it in the proper order because what they really wanted you to do was wake up early in the morning, excuse me, um, meditate. Nope. Wake up early in the morning, drink your water, meditate, do your pranayama. Then you do your yoga asana, right? Right after you meditate and do your pranayama. Then you're supposed to um, brush your teeth, all of that. There's something that you do with your eyes, nose, and mouth. You're supposed to abhyanga, which is oil, putting oil on your body. And then you take a shower. All right? And you go through your routine like that. I had to do it a little bit different. Right. And what I did was, I'll explain it. I would wake up and drink my water, which was at my bedside. And then I would clean my face. Okay? And when I say clean my face, I don't mean like wash my face and go about my business. No, it was never that. Okay? Cleaning your face would get rid of excess mucus in your face. Okay? And excess mucus in the morning. A lot of times people wake up in the morning, the first thing they want to do is blow their nose. They look in the mirror, their eyes look all crazy, they're rubbing their eyes, they're getting all the eye boogies out and all that shit. I got eye boogies in my eye right now that I just had to take out, and then, you feel like, oh, I gotta go brush my teeth, right? But there is something to be done that can get the mucus out of your face, okay? And it helps you look younger, okay? So when I say clean my face, I'm not talking about getting some soap or, toner or none of that junk. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm going to explain to you what I mean by cleaning my face, okay? And all you need to do to clean your face of mucus is water, all right? So the first thing that you do is run your water and make sure it is as cold as possible. Yes, cold water, okay? Cold water first. And the cold water is for your eyes, all right? You need cold water for your eyes, all right? What you're going to do is put your hands under this cold water and just tap your eyes with the water. That's first. Okay, you're going to gently pat your eyes with the water. You know what I'm saying? Get them bags under there. Get the top with the cold water. Get in between the crease, where your eye boogies be at. Okay, you can take that cold water and even wipe your eyes with it, because what that does is, sometimes we be having some hard eye boogies in your eye, right? You be digging that eye boogie out, and then you got little baby cuts in your eyeball, right? At the side of your eye right there. So when you use that cold water on your eye, You don't have to scratch your little eyes because your eye boogies will get softer, okay? You ain't got them super hard eye boogies cutting your face. All right? So you do that, and then still with the cold, we still on the eyes, we still with the cold water, okay? Then you're gonna take your hand, make it into a cup, right? And you're gonna leave some cold water in there. You're gonna keep your eye open and put your whole eye in there and move your eyeball around in that cold water. Yes. Yes. And you're going to do the same thing to the other eyeball. Okay? Usually, 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, depending on how much mucus you got, whether you know how much mucus you got or not, I guarantee you, when you are done with the cold water on your eyes, 9 times out of 10, you're either going to spit something out or you're going to blow your nose out. Okay? Because that's where the first level of mucus is at. And your head will feel real clear because you're getting a lot of mucus out of your brain. Okay? Remember, there's a space between your eyes and your brain, and mucus could fill up in there too. Okay? So y'all make sure that you careful. All right? And when I say careful, I mean like, getting that cold water in the eye, because hot water, warm water with your eyeball is not going to get that mucus out. Okay? Not out your eye. All right? Okay. Once you're done with the cold water for your eyes, then you're going to switch to warm water. Okay? Because cold water works for your eyes, warm water, lukewarm water, works for your nose and your mouth. Okay? And you can't do your mouth first and then your eyes, then your nose, and then your nose. No, it's eyes, nose, mouth. Okay? Remember that. Cold for the eyes, warm for the nose, warm for the mouth. Okay? Now, with the nose, this nose technique is also known with Muslims because a lot of Muslims have to learn this, how to clean their nose out. All right? That's a part of their cleansing routines. All right? So it's amazing how all these different religions have similar shit amongst one another. Because the way to clean out your nose, this is how you do it in Hindu, with the Hindu people, yoga, Veda, whatever it is, and with Muslim people too. You could do it the same way. All right? So with the nose, you're gonna run that warm water. You're gonna make a cup with your hand once again, right? The water's running. You're not stopping the water. The water is running, okay? So as the water is running, what you're gonna do is take that cup, take your hand, which is the cup, place it over the running water, right? And then you're going to take one of your nostrils, you're going to close a nostril, and you're going to put your other nostril in that cup, blow the water up halfway up your nose, and then flush it out, right? Like you blowing one side of your nose. Okay? Do that maybe 2 or 3 times. Other hand, 2 or 3 times. And then you're going to do it again with both nostrils. And then you could go, take your fingers with the water and clean your nose out. A lot of people do that in the shower as well. And you can do it in the shower, but if you're going to do dinacharya, you're going to do that process outside of the shower. Okay? Cold water eyes, warm water nose. A lot of times, if you don't have anything come out when you do your eyes, you're definitely going to have things come out when you do your nose. And what I mean is, when you do your nose, nothing's going to come out your eyeballs. Not like you're going to tear up and all of a sudden you got eye boogies galore coming out your eyeball. No. What's going to happen is you're going to want to cough up a lot of mucus. You're going to feel a lot coming up through your throat. Like, where the hell did this come from? Right? Which is why you will now go and take that warm water, put it in your mouth, gargle with it, and spit it out. All right? That is a full face. You get rid of mucus, not only in your head, not only in your face, but also in your throat and your upper chest. Okay? So that's that. Once I'm done cleaning my face, then I get to oil pull, floss, brush teeth, scrape tongue. Scrape your tongue, not with the back of your toothbrush and not with your toothbrush bristles. You need to get a tongue scraper, okay? Because when you use your toothbrush to brush your tongue, all you're doing is brushing the bacteria back and forth. Hardly any of it is going to end up on your toothbrush, okay? But when you use that tongue scraper, you're going to see a whole bunch come off your tongue. You're going to be like, what the hell is this? That's more mucus. That's plaque that didn't feel like going on your teeth. That's food coloring, food additives, and all that good stuff. It may even be some dingling on your, on your mouth. Okay, you got to get it out of there. All right. Now, oil pulling doesn't do anything directly. It's an indirect thing when it comes to bad breath, right? Brushing your teeth, all of that helps with bad breath and gingivitis. Tongue scraping is one of the best things you can do if you got bad breath, because a lot of times that bad breath is sitting on your tongue. It's not sitting on your teeth. Okay, that bad breath, all that nasty sits right on your tongue. Especially if somebody stuck their tongue out as a whole bunch of white and gray or whatever, that's nasty tongue. Scrape that sucker off, okay? And scrape it off every day. It'll come off. Trust me. At some point in time, it will come off on your nasty mouth. All right? So I do oil pulling, floss, brush teeth, scrape tongue. Then after that, that's when I do my meditation and my pranayama, right? Because I ain't got no mucus and none of that crap in me. I ain't got to be coughing and sneezing and all that other good shit, right? And then I do my yoga asana. Now, yoga asana is not supposed to be no heavy shit where I'm doing tricks all day and blah 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 and da da. No, 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 no. Light yoga, and it doesn't even have to be yoga because y'all don't got y'all not yogis. Y'all ain't gotta do all that yoga shit. Okay? Who likes to work out? Who likes to stretch? All right? All you got to do is 10 minutes of light stretching, 10 minutes of some sort of exercise. Okay? Some sort of movement, some sort of activity. That's what you should be doing. Okay? If cleaning your bathroom makes sense, well, I wouldn't tell you to clean your bathroom right away because you still ain't scrub your ass yet. Okay? We got to get to that. But doing some form of activity for at least 10 to 15 minutes is fine after you meditate and you do your pranayama. After you do that, then we come to the Abhyanga. Okay? Abhyanga is a ritual of the body. Okay? It is you pouring oil upon yourself. So if any of you in here have read the Bible, it's a couple passages in the Bible where they talk about anointing his head with oil, right? To signify purification of some sort. So Abhyanga is similar to that, except you're anointing your whole body with oil. Okay? Now, when it comes to oil pulling, the best oils to use for oil pulling is coconut oil, sunflower oil, or sesame oil, right? And you can use safflower if you like. There's a different type of oil called Nassia oil, which is oil that you can also use in your nose to clean your nose. Okay? Don't worry about that. I'm just letting you know of these oils. All right. When it comes to Abhyanga, depending on the weather, you can use mustard oil, sesame oil, castor oil, nassia oil. Okay. I was used the last time I did my Abhyanga, I used castor oil. Okay. Very good. Very great. The only thing about castor oil, if you guys don't know, it makes hair grow. Okay. Castor oil does make your hair grow. Anybody wants edges and you live on the East Coast or you live somewhere where it's cold right now, you could put castor oil on your edges, put castor oil on your eyebrows. Please don't put any castor oil on your chin because you will start growing a beard. Okay? Trust me. So if you're a person that you don't want to be super hairy like that, you might not want to put castor oil on your body. Okay. And this is especially if you're a person that's prone to grow a lot of hair, like on your legs and all of that. Yeah, you take a chill pill on castor oil because you're gonna be able to braid cornrows on your legs. Okay. Other than that, you should be fine with castor oil. All right. Otherwise, get you some sesame oil or get you some mustard seed oil so you can practice Abhyanga. All right. Now, what happens is different parts of the body get different things, okay, or different methods of the Abhyanga. Let me explain. You go from the feet up, okay? Now, from the feet up, you can, do circular motions or you can go up. You're not supposed to go down, okay? It's not from head to toe, even though some yogis do head to toe. Okay, I'm not gonna lie and say some yogis don't do head to toe. I don't do head to toe. Okay, I do toe to head. And I'm going to let you guys know why I do toe to head. Okay? Because when I go from the toes up, I don't wipe the oil down. Okay? I wipe the oil up towards my head. Because when you go in the opposite direction of massaging your legs and your body, like if I were to massage Lurker, just for an example, and I wanted her to have good skin, right? I wanted her to keep her good skin. I'm not going to massage her arm from the shoulder down. No, what I am going to do is massage from the wrist up to the shoulder. And the way you massage and really knead that skin and you press, you bring it up instead of down, you're creating more collagen. You're allowing your skin to be more youthful. You're going against gravity, okay? So it's a way to age defy your skin to be age defying. You ain't got to put no oil of Olay on the crack of your ass, okay? No, you don't. So you massage your feet, right? Real good circular motions, things like that. Abhyanga does include self-massage, but it doesn't have to be a massage. It could be a rub, okay? This is why I'm explaining it in this way. So you go to your feet, and then you go to the legs. You go circular motions. You could go straight up, okay? Get the legs together and you get your butt. Now, when you get to your sacrum in the back, your stomach and your torso, instead of going upwards, you're going to move in circular motions, especially if you're a woman, because now you're very subtly massaging your womb, massaging your second brain, your gut. You know what I'm saying? You circle to the belly button, circular strokes on the sacrum, and then as you go to the upper back, you can continue to go into circular motions if you like, or you could just go, straight up, get the back, and because the back can be hard to get. Okay, you do whatever you got to do on your back. Now, if you really want to be technical, they tell you to massage your left arm first and your left leg first. Okay? You don't have to do all that because you guys are not yogis like that. But me, being a yogi, that's how I was taught. Massage your left leg, your left hip first, massage your left arm first. Okay? But you can go right, and you like your right side first, you get your right side. Ain't no Hindu god or goddess gonna smack you down just because you felt like going to your right side. Nobody worry about that. Chabu. Okay? So you get your left arm, you go up from the hand, you massage your hand, and then you go up to the shoulder, right? Then you do your right, go up to the shoulder, and then from there, you get your upper back, you get your neck, right? And you don't have to do circular motions on your neck at all, okay? However, when you get to your face, okay, what you're gonna do, and you don't have to do your face, your full face with Abhyanga. Some people do, but this is why I say, if you're gonna do Abhyanga with your face, do not use castor oil, okay? So when I use the castor oil, I don't get my face. Ain't no way. And I wasn't doing this part of this part with castor oil. But if I get sesame oil, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to massage my face, right? My whole face. Circular motions. Moving away from the midline, right? Pushing it up, all of that. Getting to the ears. Circular motions behind the ears. Okay? And then you're going to put the oil on your fingertips and circular motions in your ear. All right? Yeah. And then you're going to put put the oil on 2 fingers, and then you're going to circular motion at the crown of your head with those 2 fingers first. And then you can put the oil on your entire scalp if that's how you feel. Okay? Y'all, I know ladies, black women, y'all like y'all shit in y'all head, and even you try and get your curls in, you got natural, I'm not putting no castor oil on my head, but remember what happened with them edges. You want them edges to grow out? You don't put that castor oil in your head. But if you're not about that life, you live in a hot area where castor oil is going to feel too heavy for you, right? You got your own hair routine. You don't want to deal with all that. All you need to do is take your two fingers, put a little bit of oil on your fingertips, and just rub the crown of your head. You don't have to do anywhere else. You know where the baby's cap is? All right. Remember when you had babies and like in the middle of their head it was really sensitive and soft? That area. That's where you put your 2 fingers with the oil and rub it on the crown of your head. And you straight. That's your Abhyanga. Okay? When you are done with Abhyanga, then and only then do you go take a shower. Okay? Because you're not supposed to keep this oil on you. You're not. Abhyanga doesn't work like that. Abhyanga works as a purification ritual because you're washing all that off. Okay? It's not just to leave your skin looking supple and fresh. Okay? It's really there to heal you. It's really there to not only purify your skin, but it goes beneath your skin to purify other areas of your body. And then you wash it off. You wash it off your head. You wash it off everything. Okay? And then you clean yourself with your shower, your soap, whatever it is you use. Okay? But I know certain black women that like to put certain things on their head even before they get in the shower. Or they'll be like, oh, I'm not washing my hair in the shower. I got to protect my head and da-da-da. So, yeah, no Abhyanga for the head for you except for that little crown on the top of your head, you slap your wig on or whatever, you straight. Okay? Right. And you take your shower, wash all that oil off, then you can put whatever lotion you like and all that flyness. Okay? Yeah. You take your shower. After you take your shower, you make your bed, and then you eat your breakfast. And then you go about your day. Okay? I know I made it seem like a lot, but it really is not that much. Okay? When I did my Abhyanga last time, I cut out some things. I said I wasn't going to drink juice. I wasn't going to have tea. I definitely wasn't going to eat ice because your dinacharya is your daily routine. But I also instituted a ritucharya. And a ritucharya is your seasonal routine, okay? When it comes to Ayurveda, like I told you guys before, it's all about the seasons because they go by something called the dosha. All right. Now, doshas are kind of, that's a whole other thing to explain. I don't have another 5 hours to explain what a dosha is yet. Okay. Just know that according to your dosha and according to the season, there are certain things that you follow. Okay. So that's why I said the last time I did my dinacharya, I used castor oil because it was in the middle of February. It was in the beginning of February when I decided to do that dinacharya. So castor oil made the most sense. It's freezing cold outside. So when I used the castor oil on my body, I did the Abhyanga that way, and then I took a shower. I still felt warm afterwards. Okay, even if I put on whatever lotion I need to put on, many a times I didn't even need to put on no extra lotion because even after showering and washing, my skin felt smooth and all that from the oil, right? However, let's get back. So with the ritucharya, the seasonal ritual, I had to do a couple things, right? No juice, only tea and H2O, especially in the morning. No more cheese because I love cheese. And I had to eat more kapha pacifying foods. Okay? I'm not getting to the eating more kapha pacifying foods because I still have to get to this 21-day sugar detox. And I mentioned before on my other channel that when I do this 21-day sugar detox, I'm also going to coincide with with my winter grocery list. All right, so that I can get my ritucharya together. But for now, I'm just going to focus on my dinacharya, okay? Because when I really do the ritucharya, it's going to include that extra step. And I'm really taking my time because, like I said, I don't have enough funds right now for me to get the food together just yet. I will, and I still have to plan so that I don't spend too much money, because this is not supposed to be something that's supposed to be super expensive. All right, this thing is pretty much free to do unless you have to buy certain items like sesame oil, coconut oil, something like that. And even then, you shouldn't be spending too much money. Okay? You shouldn't be spending no more than $30. And I say that because, some of y'all might decide to buy the best coconut oil ever. Go to the organic store, the health food store, and get the best coconut oil that you can put in your mouth ever in life. And you might spend $20 on that. Okay? You might go get the castor oil. Castor oil shouldn't be no more than $3-4 I'll tell you that. You might want to spend money on a new toothbrush or a tongue scraper, and a tongue scraper shouldn't cost no more than $6. I'm living in New York, so everything's expensive for me. Okay, and it don't cost too much to get no tea bag to drink no tea. Okay, I'm telling you. I'm dead ass. So that's what we doing. Okay. I need to write out my dinacharya list. And let me put the etc. back in there. Hold on. Plus mouth cleansing. All right. So I'm just gonna break my stuff down. Number 1, drink water. Number 2, clean face. Number 3, clean mouth. Number 4, meditate, pranayama. Number 5, asana. Number 6, abhyanga. Number 7, take a shower. Number 8, make your bed. Number 9, eat your breakfast, drink your tea, and then you go about your day. All right. I'm only telling you guys about this because if you see me on these YouTube streets and I start acting weird or I start acting too zen, I start acting like a motherfucking guru or some old ass shit. Y'all see me get super angry and y'all like, what the hell going on? And she's still mourning about RE, all that, and I'm doing this shit too. Okay? Now I put this picture up on my avatar because I pretty much look like this picture again. But in this picture, I weighed about 130 something pounds, not 152. All right. So the only difference between this picture and me right now is got a little bit more gut action, and then I got a little bit more fat, around my underarm area. So I got to get rid of that. All right. And then I'll be on point. Y'all know y'all are like, damn, sure you got 20 pounds in your gut and under your arms, bitch. No, I got it in my breast too. Okay? But don't worry. We're going to get it together and I'll definitely keep you updated. Okay? That is a fact. You hear me? I have to. Because if I don't keep y'all updated, I'm not going to update myself. I'm not going to do what I need to do. All right? And that's important for me to do. And it really is to get back into self-care, self-worth, self-esteem. This is what I have to do for me. All right? I have to learn to love these things again for me. Not learn to love it so that I know how to help you. Because if I can't help me, there's no real way for me to help you. And that was like my biggest issue when it came to being a personal trainer, group fitness instructor, yoga instructor, all that flyers. It was like, I'm not giving enough to myself. Why am I giving all this to them? And you know what? That's like a pattern of my life, period. I'll help everybody else before I help myself. I really have to be in some sort of emergency mode for me to usually be like, well, I gotta help myself now. It has to really take something for me to be like, well, I need to be selfish. No, in order for you to be selfless, you have to be selfish. And if I'm gonna be selfish with anything, I'm gonna be selfish with my peace and my love. Because I have to love myself more than I love you. Unfortunately, my name is not Jesus. Okay? Okay? I feel you, Lurky. You know what? I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, Lurky. Because winter is my worst season to work out. A bitch like me want to act like the bears and hibernate. Okay? I don't want to do shit. The only time that I worked out in the winter was when I was working at the goddamn gym. If I wasn't working at no gym, y'all, wintertime, I'd get fat as fuck. I wouldn't give a damn. And then as soon as I'd even be big and fat, and I can't stand that word fat, y'all. But I have to say it. I'd be a fucking oversized mom P until February. Okay? And in February, I'll be like, all right, it's still cold, but I know I gotta get myself together for the summertime. As you get older, That don't work. Okay? You got to do the damn thing all year round. So winter be winter to work out is challenging for me, but that's why I have a home gym. And that's why Bigo was so dope for me, because when I was on Bigo, I was forced to work out in the winter because I had to get my content together. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't stand the shit. I was like, bitch, can't we have a sleep? Can't we couldn't go to sleep on Bigo? That was the whole thing. Otherwise, for the whole winter, I'd have been like hibernating like the bears, and y'all motherfuckers would have seen me fall asleep, child. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Okay? Telling you. Hoo-wee. I'm gonna give you another reason why this dinnercharia is gonna be so hard for me. I don't like to eat breakfast, okay? I don't like breakfast. I'm not a fan of breakfast. That's why I put before my dinnercharia, eat breakfast and or drink tea. Because I can drink tea and be good for breakfast. That's excellent for me. Me eating, not always. Didn't always work. But I do know that breakfast does make a difference. Okay. I personally don't always like to eat breakfast, but I will be stupid if I told any of you to skip breakfast. Okay. I know the benefits of eating breakfast, especially when I eat it. I know the benefits of it. It's awesome. It's wonderful. Sorry, I was cleaning my screen. It's wonderful. But I don't do it and I pay for it. Okay? So, I gotta be a half of a well balanced individual, okay? At least 50% well balanced in this motherfucker. And 50% to my standards might be 90% for your standards. 50% for my standards might be 10% for your standards. Right? And that's okay. It's always good to try something different and something new. Prepare for it. Plan for it. You can't control everything. You never know what's going to happen. But prevention is better than cure. And proper planning, what's the rest of it? Somebody knows. Proper planning is the best thing to do, and preparation, so you don't have a poor performance. Something like that. Okay? Yeah. You don't want no poor performance no more. All right? My butt actually looks bigger now than it does in this picture. Yeah, we gotta get that booty together. I'm gonna make sure my booty lifted, boy. That's for sure. Okay? Next time, I'm about to break out, y'all. But I'm gonna leave you with this. For those of you who are members on my other page, and you are a basics member and you're waiting for your monthly class, it is coming. It's not gonna be next week. It's probably gonna be the week after next. Okay. Um, yeah, it's probably gonna be the next week. It's not gonna be the last week in hold on. Let me make sure for y'all, because I don't wanna mess it up because I already put the date in for me. All right. Yeah, the week after next week, the 21st, will be. Thank you, Lurky. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I so appreciate you because I knew it was a tongue twister and I didn't feel like biting on my tongue 5 times trying to figure it the hell out. So I definitely appreciate that. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Now, if that wasn't a New York accent, I don't know what was, okay? Anywho, the November 21st will be your basics class, okay? I decided to do it before Thanksgiving so I don't get any excuses. I want to eat my turkey and get my itis, and nah, I don't want to deal with you, Shree. All right, bitch. You get it beforehand. And we are going to have an introduction to burpees. Okay? Burpees. Yes. That's what we're going to get. What's going to happen in this intro to burpees? You are going to see so many different modifications to burpees. You might have to like pause and go back. Thank you, Lurky. And just to see which one you gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna start the burpees from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, we're gonna start with the easiest looking burpee you could ever do in your life. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Really, Shree? That's it? Yes, that's it." Um, yes, Kanyan, you need to wait. You gotta wait 2 weeks, friend, unless you pay $9.99 a month, and then you can get it once a week. All right, and let me explain this to you guys too. Um, my $9.99 membership, right? They're doing a low impact class because that's the level of people who joined that membership to get that weekly class. If you join that $9.99 membership and you don't want a low impact class, you want a regular ass class like Shree. We doing we gonna do real squats today, we're gonna do real burpees, we're gonna do some real shit. We could get that. Kanyan, you would not kick my ass. Well, you know what, Kanyan? I will say this much. We'll put this on the screen. You would want to kick my ass, okay? You would so want to kick my ass, Kanyan. If I was your personal trainer, every time we work out, I would make sure that you leave me saying, I hate you and I wish I could kick your ass. And I would go like this. Yay! Come and get it. It's my job as a personal trainer and as a group fitness instructor to make sure you are mad at me. Be mad. Yes. Be mad. But your ass is still here working out, right? Get it all out. Be mad. Kick my ass. All that. You want, yeah? You want to kick my ass? Okay. Here's what I do. I would get a Sharpie, right? And not a black Sharpie. I'd get a color Sharpie. I get like a silver Sharpie and shit. And then I'd take like a punching bag or like one of them boxes that, especially for Kanyan, I'd make him do jump. I'll make him do a jump workout. Okay. He will do a plyometric workout. And I'll be like, yo, you want to kick my ass? Okay. And I'll take the boxes and I will draw a picture of my ass on each box. Okay. And I'll be like, yeah, do what the fuck I say do with these boxes. And then you can kick my ass, stomp my ass, kiss my ass when you done. Okay? I don't even fuck what you do. My ass is on them boxes right there. Do that work. Go ahead now. Okay? Go along, stuff. Get to it. And he be like, yeah. I'd be like, get your ass on. Okay? The fuck you think you pay me for? You pay me to tell me that you will kick my ass. Okay? Hey, Didi. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. That is exactly how it was supposed to be. Kanyan would try to kick my ass after he is done with his workout, but I would kick his ass so hard that he would not be able to move too much. He'd be like, you know what, Shree? I'm going to kick your ass the next time I come before we work out. Okay. Okay. Like Little John. Okay. Kanyan gave me the best compliment today. He would kick my ass if I was his trainer. I kick your ass first. Okay? I will kick your ass first. And not kick it with my foot. I would kick it with the kettlebell, with the weight, with the running, with the disc, with the dab, all that flyness. I'll put your bitch ass on a Stairmaster, the stationary bike, everything. And then I would kick your ass. And you would love me for it. See, that's the difference, Kanyon. I kick your ass, you gonna love me. You try to kick my ass, good luck to you. All right, y'all, I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm glad y'all came through, stopped by. Thanks a lot, Dee Queen, Lurky, Kanyon, anybody else who was in the bush. I appreciate you for listening. If there's anything that interested you and you have questions for me, feel free to leave a comment on here. You know how to reach me on Instagram. Do that. Okay? My Instagram for fitness is actually this. Okay? I don't post up as much as I should on that Instagram page, but when people DM me, I do get back to them. Okay? If you have another Instagram for me that you know you can reach me at, you have questions, you can ask me there. You can ask me there as well. And, don't be afraid to get a membership on my other page, okay? And I'll put that up there. I don't know the actual link. I don't know the actual link for the membership, but I think. Hey James, how you doing, boo? You want to gain, Dee? We could do that. I can get you to gain. I can get you to gain weight. That ain't nothing. That's not hard, Dee. That is not hard. Okay, Dee? I don't have memberships on this page because I don't have enough subscribers. As you can see, I don't even have enough subscribers to be able to go live from YouTube itself. So that's why I'm using StreamYard to go live. Very soon, I'm going to put up the link so y'all can come up and ask questions, but it's late right now and I got shit to do. Okay? So if any of y'all want better, more workouts than once a month, go to my page. That's great, James, because I've been thinking about you too. Okay? Last time I heard from you was like, oh, you got to, child been worried. Okay? So I'm glad you're doing great, James. I'm so glad. And, I want to contact, nobody expects death to happen, right? You always put things off and then something happens serious like that. You're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So now I'm putting things off to make sure that I'm not angry or I'm not crying too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling too much. Or, I'm trying to figure out the ways to transform this grief. So, these things help me to transform my grief, my anger into something more positive. Thanks a lot, Dee. I so appreciate you. All right. And Dee, you can hit me up. I can give you some free tips to gain weight. We can have a basic conversation for free. If you want me to really work with you to gain that weight, you know what I'm saying? Get that membership together so you can have a once a week class, or hit me up on the back end if you don't want to have a membership on YouTube. You just want to pay me direct for me to train you, because I can do that through Zoom. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live in New York City. You don't have to live where I live. There's so many other ways to get this together. All right? So with that being said, you guys take care. Stay as healthy as you can. And I'm not talking about physical health either. I'm talking about mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? If you're surrounded by family, friends who are sitting in darkness for some reason or another, gain some light for yourself so that you can inadvertently be a light for them. It's not good to do things for people, but if you could be a motivation and inspiration to somebody, even create a little spark in them, that's enough as a human being. That you are human. You did your human deed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the one thing that all humans want to do for each other. All humans want to inspire or motivate. We don't gotta do it for you. We don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, make you do nothing, force you for nothing. All right? Not all the time we get up and, hey, I'm gonna do this. No, sometimes the universe is like, I need this person to do this. Okay, Shree gonna be the vehicle to spark this person to do something different. All humans want that, whether they say it or not. I could be humble with that. I could have gratitude behind that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be a narcissist because I say that if I can inspire or motivate, create a little spark in somebody. That's not being a narcissist because you got to actually do the work. All right? If you guys can be inspirations for me, give me the spark to do what I need to do, I'm so grateful to you all for that. All right? Because that's all we need, man. That's all. That's it. If I ask you for anything else, it's because it's a real reason for that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you a stranger to me. All I need is a spark and an inspiration and a motivation. And I don't even have to take any energy from you to do that. You feel me? Because the universe will provide it. The universe will always say, hey, I'm going to give that person a little bit more energy so they can motivate and inspire all these folks or create a spark in these folks. That's a universal gift, the energy. Don't nobody has to take energy away from you to be inspired, motivated, or have that spark. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. And you will be a happier person in your life. Okay? So thank you. Guys, have a great evening, a great night. And, I will talk to you guys soon. Okay? Yes, Miss Sparkplug. I should change my name to Miss Sparkplug. Thank you so much, Dee. All right. Y'all take care. Blessed love every time.